for this story, I've got to be
The bunny.
a bunny rabbit, yes. Yes, my brother's a computer programmer and I wear bunny ears, yes. Mother must be so proud. All right, there we go. This is a story that I wrote. It's a story called The Wolf Dance. I'll tell it to you, my friend back there. Don't worry, it's going to be cool. The front part's going to be a little loud, but the rest of it's going to be really funny because here it goes. Once upon a time, there was a rabbit named Joe. And Joe the rabbit was hopping through the forest. He was going to visit his friends. Now, his friends lived in a rabbit hole in the middle of the forest, and that's where he was going. But as he was hopping over to his friend's rabbit hole, all of a sudden he was surrounded by a pack of big, mean, hungry wolves. Now, wolves, put up your claws. Good job. And all the wolves let out a growl. All the wolves showed their teeth. Let me see your teeth. And all the wolves said, everybody say, we're going to eat you up.
We're going to eat you up.
Say, we're going to chew you up.
We're going to chew you up.
Say, we're going to eat your nose.
We're going to eat your nose.
Say, we're going to eat your toes.
We're going to eat your toes.
Say, we're going to eat your ears.
We're going to eat your ears.
Say, we're going to have rabbit soup. Now, Joe the rabbit looked around. He knew he was in a whole mess of trouble. Because there were wolves on this side, there were wolves on that side, there were wolves over here, there were wolves over there, and he was surrounded. And he didn't know what to do. And he thought, and on that side too, that's right. And he didn't know what to do, and he thought, and he thought, and he thought, and he thought, and finally he put up his hands and he said, "What?" He said, "Wait just a minute." He said, "Look at all you wolves. You can't all eat me up." I said, "It's impossible." I said, "Think about it. If you ate me and you 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 and you, you only get a little piece. Because I'm only one rabbit and you guys are a whole bunch of wolves. So to tell you what I'm going to do, I know a thing called the wolf dance. And I'm going to teach you wolves how to do it here today. And whoever does the wolf dance, best of all, is going to be the winner. And the winner is going to get to eat me up all by themselves. Does that sound good to you guys? Well, that sure did, because those wolves knew that if they got to eat a rabbit all by themselves, they would have a delicious dinner. So Joe the rabbit said, all right. He hopped on over to a tree. When he hopped on over to a tree, he said, all right, here we go. I'm going to pound out the meat on the tree like this. And when I do, here's what I want you to do. Everybody take your hands and roll your hands like this. Who could do that? Oh, good job. All right, that's what you're going to do when I count three. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Roll your hands. 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 And stop. Now, who thinks the winner? Anybody who's the winner? Raise your hand if you think you're the winner. Who's the winner? Who's the winner? Yes. Quite the modest group, aren't you? Yes. Oh, you guys did very good. Very good over here. Good job back there. Very good on this side. Very good over here, too. I'll tell you, you did good. And I think that you... Oh. I'm sorry, everybody. Put your hands down. I'm sorry I forgot something. You know what I forgot? There's a part 2 to the wolf dance. I got to teach you guys part 2, okay? So Joe the rabbit hopped on over to another tree. When he hopped on over to another tree, he said, all right, here we go. This time I'm going to pound out the meat. I want you to roll your hands. And then wiggle your fingers. Who could do that? Oh, good job, good job. Roll your hands. Then wiggle your fingers. All right, very good. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Roll your hands. Wiggle your fingers. 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 Roll your hands. Roll your hands, wiggle your fingers, and stop. Now, who thinks the winner? Everybody raise your hand. Who's the winner? Who's the winner? That was very good. Very good wolf dance over there. Good job over here. Very nice over there. Good job on this side. Very good. I'll tell you, you did good. And I think that you... I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's hot. I get forgetful when it's hot. You know what I forgot? There's a part 3 to the wolf dance. The only thing is, though, part 3 is a little bit silly. Do you guys like silly things?
Yeah!
Cool, I'll teach it to you. So Joe the rabbit hopped on over to another tree. When he hopped on over to another tree, he said, all right, here we go. This time I'm going to pound out the meat. I want you to roll your hands, wiggle your fingers, and then here comes the silly part, pat your belly. Roll your hands, wiggle your fingers, and pat your belly. All right, are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Roll your hands. Wiggle your fingers. Pat your belly. Roll your hands. Wiggle your fingers. Pat your belly. Roll your hands. Wiggle your fingers. Pat your belly. Roll your hands. Wiggle your fingers. Pat your belly. And stop. Now all those wolves are getting very tired. Let me see you stick your tongue out. Everybody stick out your tongue and go. Exactly. Well, look at that. Very red tongue right there. Exactly. Exactly. Well, you know what? They're all tired. Because you know what? They were doing a whole lot of wolf dancing, and boy, were they getting tired. Well, I got to tell you guys a little secret. Want to hear a little secret? Joe the Rat was playing a little trick on those wolves. Because where was he hopping on over to every time in another part of the wolf dance? Hopping over to another tree. Very good. You know what he was doing? He was going from one tree to another tree to another tree till he was almost in the middle of the forest near his friend's rabbit hole. And in fact, in the very last part of the wolf dance, he was so close to his friend's rabbit hole, and those wolves were so tired, he was going to try to jump in and get away. So he said, all right, wolves, here it is, the last part of the wolf dance. You ready? He said, this time I'm finding out the beat. I want you to roll your hands, wiggle your fingers, pat your belly, then give one big clap. Roll your hands, wiggle your fingers, pat your belly, then clap. Now, for anybody who's a little bit confused and not quite getting it, I'll do it in slow motion for you so you know what to do, okay?
Slow motion.
This time I want to roll your hands. Wiggle your fingers, pop your belly, and clap. Way cool. All right, my young wolves, are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Roll your hands, wiggle your fingers, pat your belly, now back. Roll your hands, wiggle your fingers. I hope you guys had a good breakfast this morning, because now, I'm going to go a little bit faster. Are you ready? Roll your hands. Well, all of a sudden, all those wolves, they're rolling their hands. They listened. Everybody listen like this? Oh, they didn't hear anything? They looked around, everybody looked around like that? But they didn't say anything. Because Joe the Rabbit hopped down his friend's rabbit hole and got away. And when he did, he told all his rabbit friends I tricked those wolves into doing the wolf dance, and boy, did they laugh. All those wolves that were left there, they didn't laugh too much at all because they all got tricks. They all let out a howl. So on the count of 3, everybody go, ow. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Because they didn't get a rabbit for dinner, but they did learn how to do one very cool thing, and that was the wolf dance. And that is the end. Everybody give yourselves